what is on your life is more than being a millionaire or billionaire. The perceived life is usually what we think is our life. This is how you move at a tremendous speed than you have been moving. Hello, welcome to ST001. This is SHAMMAH Thoughts 01, and in this specific episode, I am going to help you understand this life about above self, this life that can help you create more than you are supposed to create in this one generation. You know, you very well know that what is on your life is more than just being a millionaire or billionaire, and by God's grace, then impacting lives by maybe being a philanthropist, doing businesses. Your life is beyond that. That I know you feel that you're more than that. So, in this specific episode, I want to make sure that I give you the understanding of whom you truly are, your real personality, so that you can, from this biblical principle that I'm going to share, you can move with enough energy and velocity to do what you're supposed to do in this kind of time. So, ELISA Tukasingura is my name, and this is my work, this is my responsibility to make sure that we build a firm foundation for the generation that is to come. That the generation that is to come should find when we have paved our way so clearly. Now, today's biblical principle comes from the book of Mark, that is Mark 8:35. And Mark 8:35, it reads that, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's, the same shall save it. I want to start by saying that in this life, we have two kinds of worlds that we live in. And one of the world that we have lived in for so long is the perceived world, the world where we perceive our identity from our background, maybe from what we have so far attained in this life, maybe from to some the possessions that you have, and to some the positions that you could be carrying as of now. But beyond that, I want to say that you had a life before you were even in your mother's womb. There is a life that you carry, and by virtue of that life, you were made manifest into this world to change the issues in this world that could not be right, so that you pave way for the generation to come, just like some other people paved the generation for you. Now, specifically for our case in the business world, we very well know that however much in the scientific era we had men like Steve Jobs who came and did their work, they also built a big foundation for us. However much we had men like Newton with their inventions, they also did so much. Men like Tesla was the man behind this kind of electricity, from the AC. So we see that these men, however much they were running their race, they built a foundation on which we too can stand on. But now, here what do we understand? From these two lives, the perceived life is usually what we think is our life. For whosoever will save his life will lose it. If at any point of time you try to make sure that you protect your life, that you refuse to deny this perceived life, then you actually lose out on your true life. And that true life is the identity, your spirit, the spirit man identity that you carry. Actually, the one that you carried when we go back in Genesis 1:26, we see here the Lord saying that let us create man in our own image and likeness. Image and likeness. God is a spirit, so man could not be in any other form unlike the spirit form. So your real identity is the spirit person, not this flesh man, the fleshy person. Because this flesh person, when you die, that body you're going to bury it. But then that spirit man is an eternal being, a divine identity. And that is your real identity, the real persona that you are. And from that, we come to a realization that you're not in this world to joke or to just have those minor achievements. And those, yes, they are good, those achievements. But beyond that, those achievements only give you the foundation for the higher limits, the higher extensions that you're supposed to push yourself to. Why? Like I said, because you are a spirit person, you didn't just come into this world, you didn't just manifest into this world. It doesn't happen that way. You didn't just happen to come here and then live like normal men and die like them. So you're in this world, you're not of this world. This you know very well. Though you're in this world, you're not of this world. So you just can't come into this lifetime and just go. Yes, if you've received Christ, then we'll all be in heaven. But then, beyond that, what are we building on this earth so that when that time comes, we have the real satisfaction that yes, I'm going, but I really did my part. I really built my part. I personally am a business person, and beyond that, one of my responsibilities is to make sure that you aligned to this life, to this kind of life. A life where even if stress tried to get you in any way, because of the consciousness that you have of the identity, the persona of whom you are, stress and anxiety, those are maybe disturbances trying to carry you away from your real purpose. Why? Because the mind has not yet fully perceived of the new thing that you are manifesting. The mind does not have a record of that in its past, because the mind is just like a hard drive. It's like a flash. You know, you have a PC, and in your PC you have the storage. So whatever you have not put in that hard drive, in the storage of your hard drive, you cannot search it out and find it there. So this is the same with the mind. Whatever you have not stored in the mind can't be there. It's only in your spirit, in your real you, the real persona that you are. So, as I take you step by step, as I conclude specifically for this first episode, I want to make it clear for you that here, when this principle is being given to us, that we have to firstly lose this life that we perceive that we are, so as to gain the real life of the real life that we are. It's a principle, it's a serious principle, and it's for your own good, for your own generation, the generation that we are building. Remember, we are building for the generations to come. Uh, Even if, let's say, it is 300 generations from now before Jesus returns, that's if Jesus doesn't return, then we should have created a certain mark in this lifetime that our words will still resonate, will still be relevant in those times, and will be strongly relevant in those times as now. Actually, more strongly relevant in the then time than now. Why? Because in that time there will be too much knowledge compared to now. The people in that realm, in that world, will be more understanding than the people that are currently now. So this is how it is. I believe. Let me reread it for you, this principle, so that you can contemplate more on it. Contemplate more on it and see whom you really are and how much you can do when it comes to this lifetime. You're not in business to just overtake the market stand. No, you're in for more. You're in for more. You're a force. You're a move. You just can't be stopped. Let me read it for you. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, or for whosoever saves his passive life shall lose the real life. But whosoever shall lose that life for my sake and the gospels, which is this kind of information, the strong and concentrated information that I was sharing, the same shall save it. You get? So this is how you save your life. This is how you move at a tremendous speed than you have been moving. This is the only way. There could be other ways that you could move, but after this body has been put into the ground, then you won't still be moving as you are meant to move. So this is the only way that you can move at the pace that you are supposed to move. So I love you so much. You know that very well. Please take care of yourself. Just go dream bigger than you've been dreaming. Consume those markets as you are meant to. And let's make this world a better place as it is meant to be together. Thank you so much for your time. Stay blessed, stay well. Take care.